Hello guys, what is up? It is me, Panda, and I haven't uploaded anything for a while, so I figured I would upload some Stanley Parable, so let's see how this goes. Let's do this.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day, every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay, so first thing I noticed, my sensitivity is really low. Let's just change that. That's better. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
You suck, narrator! I'm gonna turn on the, closed captioning, so you guys can read if you can't.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Screw you, narrator!
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Let's go, Stanley. Kind of sketchy.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking
her.
for
What? Do I have a beautiful wife?
Your chance to redeem
I do.
yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Oh my!
That's her, Stanley.
That scared me so bad.
To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in an... Oh, no, you can't.
You actually can unplug the phone.
That wasn't supposed to be a choice.
I didn't know you could do that.
You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
That's awesome.
No,
I didn't even
it's
know.
definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his
what?
wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone
I didn't think
is
you could actually
somehow
take that
an
out.
incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean
Oh my
anything.
God.
I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe
am a
I
real
was so
person.
mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game
It's only
for so
been like
long.
5 minutes.
If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation?
Didn't even
Well, I
know
won't
I
have
could do
that
that,
kind of risk
sir.
on
I'm
my
sorry.
watch. I'm going to stop the
No,
game for a
no,
moment
no.
so we can educate you
No.
on safe decision-making.
I know how to make a
in the world.
decision, please.
Observe this simple
No.
instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house.
Oh my God!
Which choice would you make?
I would
Remember
probably help
that
them.
unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Okay.
Excellent.
No.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a
What
healthy
is
decision-making
this?
process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less?
Oh, that's a lot of choices.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and
Thank
the
you.
feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Alright, let's do this.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been.
I'm
This
unplugging
way,
the phone
please.
again. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna try and unplug the phone again. I didn't even know you could! I just clicked a button, right, and then...
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping
Oh.
off the platform and dying.
Oh, you can do
Main
that?
character dying senselessly halfway through.
Okay, I'll do that next time.
That story would make no sense at all. We
So
just
basically-
need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay, so if you haven't noticed already, the Stanley Parable is basically like a giant, choose-your-adventure book, where you have to flip pages, like, if you decide to kill the ogre, flip to 82 or something. It's basically like a giant one of those, so every action you do leads to a different ending, and I have no idea how many endings there actually are, but I do know that it is a lot of endings. So, I've only watched like 2 or 3 endings on YouTube, and I have not seen that one yet. I was just wondering if I could unplug it. I thought it was beautiful, and I walked up to it and I just clicked and it came out, and now this is a completely new storyline that I have no idea what's about to happen, so let's do this. Thank you, door. Do I just walk back to my office? Is that the deal here?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Oh, score, real world. Good with that.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No!
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other
it's all screwed
direction.
up.
Perhaps we're not too late.
Okay, I'm sorry. Wait, can I wanna go this way. Open this door. Oh, do I have to go the other way? I think I do. Kinda sucks. I don't want to go this way. I'm gonna go the other way. No. You suck, narrator. Okay, I'm just gonna sit in this corner and... Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that kind of sucks. I wanted to screw up the story more. It's fun.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't
Oh.
believe, after everything we talked about, that you've my story. You've destroyed my work.
I'm
Why?
sorry.
For what?
So I
What
could.
did you get out of that?
Nothing.
What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone?
Because
Left
it's an
here like
undone
so
game.
much garbage. It's worthless now.
No, it's not. I can
And
sell
what
this
am I
cup.
supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it?
Yes.
To know that my story is now incorrect?
Yes.
How can I go back to that?
You can do it.
I can't erase that knowledge.
Yes, you can.
I'll have to live with it forever.
Yeah, no, you won't.
Reliving its impossibility forever.
That's not true.
I couldn't live that way.
Yes, you could.
Is it better to shut the game down entirely?
No.
To willingly destroy all of my work?
No.
I don't know. What's the answer?
The answer
What
is
do I
no.
do? What do I do?
The answer is no.
What do I
Don't do this
No,
to
I
me.
have to. I have to shut the game
No.
down.
No, you don't.
To.
No, you don't.
I have to.
No. No, 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 no. I don't want to die, Mom. Oh.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this
God.
pile of rubbish. With you.
Oh my
You,
God, this is
Who
amazing.
thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire
it's
game
not.
is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
Yes.
You just had to see?
Yes.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
Apparently not.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred
No,
to you, had
it
it?
hadn't.
That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Oh. Oh, you did not just go there.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so
I don't care.
perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing
What the-
responsibly and always putting the story first.
What?
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When
game just
Stanley came to a set of
bugged?
2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
My, what?
Behave exactly
No!
as Stanley would.
I will
That
always-
means choosing responsibly.
I will
and
always choose the right
putting
door.
The story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly.
I guess I
and
have to go
always
left.
putting the story first. I'm quite
Fine.
sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, screw you, narrator. You forced me into this. I did not want to do this. I really wanted to screw up the story, but...
Yet there was not a single person
not.
here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Wait, how does... Let it ball up inside you. Take out... Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. That actually makes a lot of sense. Thank you, projector. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slicker... I can't read. This is amazing. Everyone is unique, you most of all. Wait, where am I? Oh, I think that's me. I have like a torn shirt. Charts, and slides. What is hot? Bi-quarterly. We need help. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. That's hilarious. Okay, let's keep going.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Can
office.
I go down? Okay. I'm trying to open all the doors. Oh. Quite an office, yo. What's on your computer? Can I typey? No. Right. I want to use the phone. Guess not.
Stepping inside his manager's
Oh, that's
office,
the game
Stanley was
logo.
once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked,
Oh!
unsettled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door
my
with
God.
a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this
This is
door lay
terrible.
all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work?
Night
There was only
Shark
one way to find
115.
out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115. Night Shark 115!
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115.
That's
He
hilarious.
spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me. Did you? Please
Night
speak
Shark
the code into the receiver.
115.
Otherwise we can't get on with
Night
the story.
Shark
This is a crucial step.
115. Night Shark 115. Night Shark 115. Night Shark 115.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it.
I'm
But you know what?
trying.
It's pretty humiliating to bring
I'm
you this
trying.
far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do.
Night Shark
I asked you for this
115.
one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his
I'm
choices.
trying.
He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you
Trying.
didn't want to see what I had
Narrator,
to show you,
you don't
then
have
why
to
did you
yell
come
at
here?
me.
You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the
I
right.
did go
You
on
could
the-
have done
through the
whatever
door on the
hell
right.
you wanted over there. Why did you come this way?
Because it wouldn't let me go the other
Say
way.
something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
I'm a...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Whoa.
he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is
what?
everything okay?
What is
Stanley,
happening?
please. I need you to make a choice.
Wait, what?
I need you to walk through the door.
That's
Are you listening?
that's
to
the
me?
end? Or, that was my ending.
Is everything all right?
Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you kidding me? That's it?
Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this.
The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? You're listening to this? Tell me, are you there?
I don't understand.
Okay. It's okay. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
So yeah, that was our first ending to the Stanley Parable. I hope you guys enjoyed. Game's gonna start again. I'm gonna keep playing, and I like it. It's actually kind of fun. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'm out.